It's not easy, defining indoor air quality goals. But the good news is that we've come a long way in the standard. So we have ASHRAE standard 62.1, now have a list of design compounds and PM 2.5 that you can adopt and design for. We also have ASHRAE standard 189.1, which is the standard for high performance green buildings, also provide a list of contaminants. You have LEED, different credits. There is a pilot credit for indoor air quality. There is an indoor air quality assessment. And there is, a lot of different green building certifications in the US and internationally that give you, specific, design compounds and their limit. Traditionally, we only focus on carbon dioxide and to lesser extent, PM 2.5 and TVOC, especially when you think about, monitoring these pollutants in buildings and making decisions based on them. But now we're learning a little bit, a different path. You need to have pollutants that are representative of outdoor generated pollutants that come inside through, infiltration or intentionally through mechanical ventilation. And then you have a representative of volatile organic compounds or, gas was generated indoors and they are abundant indoors. So in terms of outdoor generated pollutants, we have PM 2.5 and ozone. And if you look at the research today, PM 2.5 by far contribute the most to the burden of disease. And we talk about commercial buildings, but the same thing as well for residential buildings where you have, sources of cooking and unvented combustion. In terms of volatile organic compounds or representative of indoor generated pollutants, you have formaldehyde. Beside PM 2.5 and ozone, formaldehyde contribute the most to the burden of disease when you talk about the whole class of volatile organic compounds. The reason being is that, it's cancerogenic. It exists at levels in building that are relevant to the design limit and high emission rates. And usually if you do the calculation, it would be basically the contaminant that's driving the calculations. And then there is carbon monoxide. We always include it in all the standards, because it's really important, it's deadly, and it's important to commission to make sure there's no source generated indoors and outdoors.